Central Texas Democrats are losing a longtime state senator. Kirk Watson has announced he will be leaving his post as state senator, District 14, to be the founding dean of the University of Houston Hobby School of Public Affairs. He will retire from office at the end of April. Here to talk about this is Travis County GOP Chairman Matt Makoviak and Glenn Smith from Progress, Texas. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you. Sure.
Glenn, what effect will losing a longtime senator and leader in the Senate have on Austin and Travis and Bastrop counties?
Well, Senator Watson's shoes are very hard to fill. He has done a great job for the people of Central Texas, the years he's been in the Senate and his years as mayor of Austin. His contributions are almost uncountable. So who's ever going to replace him is going to have to work hard at it. The good news is we have a really deep bench here. We have a lot of people who are thinking about running for that office on the Democratic side. Every one of them is accomplished. Every one of them is good and skilled. So we can count on somebody like Senator Watson coming in after him, I think.
Matt, can the GOP get Watson's seat? And have you already started thinking about potential candidates?
Yeah, look, let me start by saying this. I deeply respect Kirk Watson. I certainly disagree with him strongly on a range of issues, but setting that aside, he's been a significant figure in the history of Austin, the history of Travis County. He's been an effective senator. I think a huge part of his legacy is going to be the medical school at the University of Texas, which he spearheaded the effort to put that in place. That said, yes, Republicans are excited about the opportunity to flip a state Senate seat. I was very much involved in doing this a couple of years ago with the seat down in San Antonio and West Texas with Pete Flores. So these special elections are strange, they're unique, and they do create opportunities. I imagine we'll have a mid to early summer first round and maybe a September second round, depending on that April 30th resignation. The governor can't schedule it until that point. I would love to see Ellen Troxclair, former Austin City Council member, decide to throw her hat in the ring. I'll do everything I can to try to recruit her. I think there'll be other business and community leaders who are Republicans who have a great opportunity.
Glenn, Cheeto Vela tweeted this morning that he is considering a run, and Austin City Council member Greg Kassar says he may throw his hat into the ring. Your thoughts on those two, and is there a short list of candidates that may run for District 14?
I think there's probably a long list on the Democratic side, and one thing I want to agree with Matt about, I don't think we should ever take this Travis County Senate seat for granted. Right, and I think it's a mistake when one party just decides they're going to be in power forever somewhere. That's a roadmap to a losing race. Now, sure, we have County Judge Sarah Eckhart, we have Mayor Adler, we have Gina Hinojosa in the House, we have Donna Howard in the House. I mean, I'm losing count. I'm a little afraid of mentioning names because I'm leaving out qualified people. There's a lot of them taking a look at this race. I don't expect them to run against one another, so I think it'll come down to a couple of them finally in the end deciding to put their names on the ballot.
Matt, which Democrats do you think would have the best shot at replacing Senator Watson?
Yeah, so I think for the legislators that are looking at it, they're going to have a problem having voted against the property tax reform bill that the House and the Senate passed, the governor signed into law, given how important property taxes are in our county and how intense that issue is. Greg Kassar, who serves on the city council, is the furthest left and member on the council by far. He's also the architect of the homeless camping policy, which I would argue has been a disaster. So we'll see, who steps forward, how that works out. I think you're going to have multiple Democrats. My hope is we have one good, solid, well-funded, organized Republican. And we have a chance to do the best we possibly can in the first round and then go win the runoff, and that's what I'm going to advocate for.
Okay. Matt, Glenn, thank you both for coming in and sharing your perspectives with us tonight.
Thanks.